Let's make a pastelón in our tiny Airstream kitchen. Okay, we're going to slice up the plantains. We're going to fry them up in some olive oil. And then we're going to cook the ground beef in the adobo, sofrito, tomato sauce, some onion and garlic. When that's done, we're going to throw in some pico de gallo and some mozzarella cheese for when we start making our layers. And then the eggs are going to be poured over in order to keep the layers together. Slice it down the middle like that, just a little bit so that you can get your fingers in there. And this is how you know you have a nice ripe plantain, because it peels very quickly. Once you have the plantains peeled, you're going to cut it down the middle, and then you need to make long slices. And any way that is comfortable for you works. So this is probably going to give me 3 good slices. Some folks slice it like this. I don't feel comfortable doing that, so this is the way I do it. Just slice it down. It doesn't matter what they look like. They're a little slippery, so just be careful when you're slicing. So cut it in half, and each plantain should give you about 3 nice slices. You don't want them too thin. Which is why I only do 3 slices. There we go. All done. Sofrito is a cooking base. It's made with tomatoes, and so it's basically a tomato base. So I ruined this because it got wet. It has green peppers, onions, cilantro, garlic, olive oil. It's a Spanish cooking base. And of course, adobo is just the best thing in the world. It's just a mixture of spices with salt. So this particular one has dehydrated vegetables, which is garlic, onion. It has salt, a little bit of sugar, and then the spices are turmeric, parsley. It has yeast extract, a little bit of canola oil, and then some stuff to help it to not cake.
Monosodium glutamate?
No monosodium glutamate. It has tricalcium phosphate.
Oh, perfect.
To just about well done. And then we're going to put it on the side. Take it out of the pan and put it on the side. And I'm going to pour the olive oil in, and the pan is already going to be flavored with the ground beef and the seasonings. So the olive oil will taste good.
And we only have 1 pan.
We only have 1 pan. And that's all we need. I'm going to put the fire up just a little bit and cook this just till it's just about well, so I can get some flavors infused there. Okay, we're going to let that heat up, get real hot. All right, we're sizzling. I'm gonna put my mitt back on so I don't burn my hand. And we're just gonna fry them very quickly in the very hot oil. You just want them browned. They're going to finish cooking in the oven. Look at that, how pretty. They're getting smoky. They brown very quickly. Get just slightly caramelized. They get just slightly caramelized. I cook the meat first because once you cook the plantains in the pan, the sugar from the plantains gets caramelized and gets a little sticky in there. Oil, I mostly drain this, but I want to take a little bit and just smear it on the bottom. I'm going to take, my hands are clean. I'm going to take and make a layer of plantains. Just like if you were making a lasagna. So I have enough here to make probably a double layered. And then I'm going to take and put 1/3 of the meat on this, like so. You want it to stay juicy. I'm going to put some pico de gallo.
What is pico de gallo?
Pico de gallo is basically a fresh tomato salsa. It's fresh tomatoes with onion, cilantro. What else is in here? Lime juice.
So no rooster beaks?
No rooster beaks. Pico de gallo translates literally into rooster beak.
But there's none in there.
But there's no rooster beaks in this. And then we're going to put some cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you like. I like mozzarella. You can use Mexican white cheese. You can use cheddar. Some recipes call for raisins in the meat. I don't like raisins, so I don't put raisins in anything. So that's the first layer, and now we're going to put the second layer in. And we got a nice little crunchy right here, which I'm going to eat. It's delicious. That's the caramelized sugar, plantain sugar. These are still hot. Yeah. This is gonna be yummy.
What else can you make with plantain?
With sweet plantains, you can make this. There's also just plain fried sweet plantains, which is eaten as a side or an appetizer. With green plantains, you can make tostones, which is a really, really good appetizer. Also with green plantains, you can make mofongo, which is a Puerto Rican dish where it's mashed plantains with lots of garlic and onion. And it's really good. We had it in San Juan one time. I know I put the pico de gallo first, but it doesn't matter. You can layer it any way you like. And put the rest of the meat on here. Spread that around. I honestly didn't think we were going to be able to fill this pan, but look at that. And And the egg is just going to create a base so that when you cut into it, it stays together. There's that. And I'm going to throw some cheese on top. All right.
Nice. It's delicious. It's sweet and it's savory at the same time. It's delicious. The cooking the plantain really brought out the sweetness of it.